down. It don't gotta be completely down. It don't gotta be completely down. Boom, 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 boom. Good morning, people. Pre-gym joint. What up? Fareed, THRU. Peace. Good morning, dribblers. From York, PA, Furious Styles. What up? Peace. Oh my goodness, y'all up early this morning. That Kurt Bone piece you did was dope. Yes, indeed. He said, roll one up. I don't know, man. I might not blow today. I've been going extreme. Whenever I got a lot of work on my desktop, my intake go up. Whatever music you got for us, you gonna see. You gonna see. Akron, Ohio. I came to check the reverberations from yesterday. Well, the day before. Outpost Killer was arrested. The only one that can come on this early, and they all piled in. They coming. Did shoulders this morning, John Smith. Your man Hassan is a bug out. What'd he do? What did he do? Oh yeah, you know the early bird get the worm. About to go to the gym in a little bit. Flatbush, 22nd Street. Rolling 20s in the building. You still gang banging, my nigga? Gang banging at 7 in the morning. He said you still working out. What kind of question is that? Yeah, he said it with his monkey ass. I think he was reaching for some type of reaction for people. Corey said he just coming in from the gym. What you do this morning? I'm doing cardio. Does Lil Wayne still need a county bid? 11.5 to 23. Dope interview you did with Hassan. I'm the dribble god. Basketball is a team sport. Whenever you see me passing the ball back and forth between with a nigga, you already know the outcome. Classic. If you got a membership to my channel, you got a chance to see the Kobe Mowat, the Kareem Mowat Lord and Prison of Terror release first. I'm gonna start giving y'all preference on the uploads and shit. New Conway album is tough. I've been hearing a lot about it. I also heard that he left Griselda. I don't know what's up with that. More details as they become available. Good insight on Alpo yesterday. Just report with the news made available to the public. We're going to hear about this for the next couple of days. We're going to probably get a picture of Shaquem today. He's obviously known. They call him Boonky. Is your book in audio? Nah, not yet. Buy a hard copy. I can't autograph an audio book. I can't. Get a hard copy. www.therealdribble.com. What's up with Capo and a purple see-through blouse? We're going to talk more about that as days go by. Somebody said that he was preparing for an appearance in some type of fashion show or something like that. It was a sheer garment. It looked fruity to the motherfucker. It looked like something Prince would wear. But I don't know whether it went under something, whether he had to put something over the top of that. I don't know. But whatever the case, it didn't look healthy. It didn't look healthy at all and shit. Definitely a feminine piece of a garment. You think Vlad paid for his interviews with Ears? I assume he pays everybody. There just isn't a plausible reason why everybody run to his platform with these stories. A lot of people, AR-Ab went over there and gave his freedom up. You dig what I'm saying? I'm assuming he's compensating these people some type of way because they get over there and they become super transparent and they say things sometimes that they don't mean. Like, I know Gary Payton didn't mean that shit that he said about John Stockton. That just made no sense. He said leather and lace look like a bra and a blouse. He said we need that audio book. I could read that shit on my podcast. That's something that I might even do. Sell it myself. Florida building. Have you tried to reach out to Lou Hobbs? I don't really be doing that and shit. I didn't even reach out to Haitian Jack. He reached out to me. When I reach out, it normally don't go my way. Jimmy been waiting on this moment. His history is all about this moment. Shout out to everybody who make their living on the road. Share this live. The likes, get the likes up, will you? He said, I reopened my Spotify to support the dribble. Thank you. Top of the morning, keep working, Slim. Great work. Respect from DC. Didn't Jimmy tongue kiss his mom? That's what he said. PA knit sweaters. Shout out to everybody that's copping, man. That's taking a lot of my time, man. I be having to ship them joints myself, man. Make sure you cop you a handful of them and shit. Niggas be copping 4 and 5 at a time. Connecticut on a check-in. What up? Probably gonna hear from Brillo soon. We just been supposed to do it. I've been busy. It's a difference when you gotta do your own editing and all of that shit. The process is a little different, but maintain, and I'm gonna get y'all to where y'all need to be. James Wallace, drive safely. I start truck driving school on the 21st. I have a master's and it means nothing out here. Wow. Wow. Damn. What you got a master accreditation in, Grand Rising? www.therealdribble.com. He said the hats is fire, thank you. I designed a lot of those colorways. I did some crazy shit last night. What's the beef with Harlem Legend about? Who was Harlem Legend? My man said, I got a master's too, and I agree. Love the colorways. Thank you. They look good on people, especially if you got a sneaker game and shit. Fuck is 050? Why have I heard of that nigga shit? The best thing to do is go in business for yourself. I agree. Subscribe to the channel, hit the bell so you get the notifications. I'm waking y'all up this morning. Pre-gym. Pittsburgh, what up? need y'all on podcast time today. Do y'all got the podcast? Do y'all have podcast platforms on y'all cell phones? Apple, Amazon, Deezer, Spotify. Y'all got those? I need y'all to fuck with the podcast. He said, my baby mama got a master's in packs boxes at Amazon. Damn. The United States economical infrastructure has changed. Harlem legend called you out. I don't even fucking know who that is. These niggas just be wanting to make a video, man. Don't nobody know these niggas, man. He not no Harlem legend. How the fuck are you a legend and nobody even knows you? And why is you minding other folks' business and shit? That was between Hassan and Five God. You just say what you did. You made a video because you had nothing else to talk about. You have no contacts. You have no industry contacts. You have no athletic contacts. You have no fashion contacts. You ain't got nothing to talk about on your channel. So, like the rest of these niggas, you want to made you a Hassan Campbell Gully TV video. No, we not thinking about you. You ain't gonna change anything, and we're gonna continue doing us. We're gonna continue winning. You weren't elected. I know it's fucked up when everyone's holding except for you. That's a line from Half a Mill. You weren't elected to win, fam. You dig? You can make 1,000 videos. It don't matter. You're not the guy. You're not even amongst us. You're not even one of them. So go ahead and make your video, my nigga. You dig what I'm saying? Nobody cares. You're nothing. Your platform's nothing. You ain't getting no money. So nobody cares what you got to say, monkey. Peace. Colleen, good morning. You should just watch a video with Hassan. That ain't nobody business. Why are you disturbed by what's going on my channel? Why are you disturbed about what's going on Hassan's channel? I don't know about what all Hassan got irons in the fire. I don't know how many channels he got. But me, I got a whole lot of shit going on. You can't even compare. Go make 1,000 Gully TV videos. Y'all need to be talking about Gully TV. Straight up. He said, I'm trying to buy your hats. www.therealdribble.com, or you can go to @IamGullyTV_. He said, damn, Gully, you just have to give it to him early. Man, these niggas be grown adult losers. Let me tell you what type of niggas be out here making videos about me, right? It be niggas making videos about me who's never been called anything positive in life, never been called good looking, never won anything, never been acknowledged for anything. Logic Spear, peace. Appreciate your super chat. Do an interview with James Gibbs. He the older brother, the real one. That nigga not real. I already turned him down for an interview. He tried to cut into me. I don't want to interview you, nigga. You dissing your brother online. I don't give a fuck what Glaze did. You're a dirtbag too. You a dirtbag too. This nigga hit me up. I said, my nigga. He didn't even reply. He didn't even respond after I told him. After I said what I said, he didn't even respond. I said, my nigga, I would never stoop to the level of standing between you and your biological brother beefing with each other, hurling insights. Like, I wouldn't even use you like that. You dislike your brother, you got a beef with your brother. I'm not gonna use and abuse you by putting you on my platform to talk about your brother. We gonna honor y'all mom. We're gonna honor y'all mama by doing the right thing. And I ain't getting in the middle of that shit. But nah, I ain't fucking with him. Nah. Would you and Kurt Bone go on Drink Champs? Why not? In my situation, it would be a marketing vehicle. Kurt's situation, it'll be Drink Champs piggybacking off my Kurt Bone story. I brought that to the table. Oh, shit. Choke the joke. We need to collaborate. We could make. No. If you ain't decorated, fam, you can't get on this basket. You can't get on this basketball squad. Mickey Diamonds. Never heard of him. Philly. Did y'all see the video of Joel Embiid and James Harden working out after they won the game? Went straight to the weight room. Ooh. Did you see them young boys about to boom my son and Trife in New York City? Just seemed like a young boy talking some shit. He probably had a stumper on him. Just seemed like a little nigga running his mouth, trying to be something that he's not. Choke, is that you for real? You still a rapper? I just seen you in DC not long ago. Is that Choke no joke? You should interview Big G from the Backyard Band. That sound like something nice. Kanye should put the documentary out before the Trump movement. What documentary you talking about? You said that ain't the real Choke. Okay. What was your workout like when you was inside? Was you more consistent? You probably gonna be more consistent because you ain't got nothing else to do in jail but lift weights and shit. In prison, you got gym class, like not just going to the yard. You had a class, like every certain days you went to. I be in shape, man. Like you looking at me, man. You see this shit? You see this shit? Yeah, I seen the video. Thank you. This is available at Don't Hide the Plug. I got this from Don't Hide the Plug. The documentary on Kanye West put him in a great light. What about interview May Razor? He out now. Him and his brother Chaka had an empire back in the 80s and early to mid 90s. If it happened, it happens. It's nothing I'm gonna just promise to you and shit, cause I don't be tripping off them stories no more. Them stories don't generate no. There's people talking about cats and dogs getting more views than us online. Them gangster killer stories, man. Only a pocket of people even are interested in that. That's not a worldly topic. It ain't. Can you show me how to get in position to make money? Nah, you could pay me. I can't show you anything. Dre, did you readjust yet? Before I go in the studio, I need to be steamed up. Boom, boom, boom. A purple blouse. We're gonna see what exactly he wore with that. Maybe he had to put something over it. I'm thinking that it didn't look good. It was very feminine. Looked very feminine. What do you think about the Limb Bias scene in the new Snowfall? I don't keep up with it. I don't keep up with Snowfall. I watched a couple episodes when it first came out. I realized it was the real Rick Ross story, and I already know his story. Okay, Dre, have a good one. Main Man, Shaka Razor, Snowbilly's original crew before he was Blood. Who told you that? Who told you that? I don't have no interaction with that person that y'all just said and shit. I don't even fucking cornball. that Shine. I've been interviewed Shaheem. We got a documentary coming out. Did you get the dribble movement from the Blueprint H to the Izzo song? Used to dribble down in VA. Nah, I ain't get it from him. Once it was manifested and shit. All of the verses I ever heard when a rapper talking about dribbling, it came to mind. Jay-Z on somehow, some way, whether we dribble out this motherfucker. Nah, that ain't what it came from. It came from one of my homies actually. He the first person that said it. He said I'm trying to get my dribble right. No, I said that. My homies came, I had a store. My homies came to my store on Tuesday afternoon. One of them had just started fucking around with social media. So he wanted to take some pictures to post on social media. So they came to my store and they had champagne. They had bottles of champagne and shit. It was like 2 in the afternoon. And my man Markel, he one of them dudes to be kind of locked up a lot. So them niggas to be locked up, they always got the new lingo and shit like that. Or they always got some type of new style or something like that. And he was like, while we was taking the pictures, he was like, you know a nigga got his dribble right when he's popping bottles on a Tuesday. He said, yeah. He said, you know a nigga got his dribble right when he popping bottles on a Tuesday and shit. And I just took it from there. He didn't even know what he was saying. He didn't know that it was gonna rub me any type of way. I'm a basketball player, but when he said it, I said, I gotta get my dribble right too. Trying to get my dribble right. You know what I mean? So I can pop bottles on a Tuesday, and that's where it came from. One of the guys who was there when we made it up. Markel, he locked up Cello on the streets and shit. Cello is who he was talking about. He had the champagne in his hand. So that's where it came from. So a cliche developed amongst hustlers, and you know. Have you heard any of B Stinger songs? Yeah, I heard a couple, man. He's really trying to be a rapper at this point in the game and getting zero response from the public. What you think about the State of the Union address? Man, I ain't watched that shit. I don't watch shit like that. That shit don't apply to black people. Nothing that they say apply to black people. Only thing that applies to black people is when they say you going to jail. Other than that, that shit don't apply to black people. It don't. It's people that ain't never heard of State of the Union address. I know I haven't. When will you get a job? Oh shit, man! If things keep going the way they going, I'll count a physical M. I'll count a physical M. Uh, Shit, any day now. He said, "Damn, that was hateful." That wasn't hateful. That don't reflect on. That's not a joke. That's not funny. I ain't gonna never work again in life. I am a business. I don't even have to get up out the bed. I don't have to even get out the bed to make money and shit. I can take my clothes off and get back in the bed and wake up in the morning, and it's gonna be like I worked the whole shift. It is. It's so. I don't know, man. I know that people despise us for the position that we in, but keep in mind, I work for this shit. I started in 2004 as a ghostwriter and shit. So I don't need to be thinking about no employment or anything. I think everything's going great. I tell you what, compare my passport stamps to somebody who graduated from a 4-year university. I'm going to narrow it down. Compare my passport stamps from just 2019 to 2020. Compare them against a motherfucker who Went to a 4-year Ivy League university. It's not even. It's no comparison. It ain't. Boom, boom, boom. He said people want others to get a job. Nah, it's not that. Um, familiarity breeds contempt. People come here every day and they get a brief look into our lives and shit, and before you know it, for no reason at all, they start hating us. Boosie talked about that. For no reason at all, your mind convince you that you got something against me and you don't want to see me do well. And I ain't never bothered you, ain't never met you nowhere or nothing. That's a sickness. That's a mental illness. It's called being a nigger. Your top 5 college players you saw play. Damn. Larry Johnson is probably number 1. Larry Johnson. Larry Johnson was so good, I can't even remember anybody that was like dynamic like that. Christian Laettner, Larry Johnson, Kenny Anderson. He didn't play long in college. Hank Gathers, Chris Jackson, Abdul Rauf. He said Mark Macon, Derek Coleman. Y'all naming some good people. Dun dun dun. Mike, good morning. He said Lou Rowe. Peace, Ross Maisha. Respect to you. I didn't see Len Bias play all like that. I seen Chris Webber play. I seen Grant Hill play. I seen Glenn Robinson play. I seen Derrick Rose play. Jason Williams from Duke. The black Jason Williams, he was problems. Yeah. Can you share where I can view the Lord in Prison documentary? They're going to have tangible copies out this week. Digitally, it ain't going to be available just yet because they're trying to shop it to some networks and shit. But if you following Kareem Moab 100 Films, follow me on Instagram. You can find Kareem from my Instagram page. And you could just get right from there. Good morning. He said Kobe and Jordan. Kobe didn't play college basketball. Michael Jordan wasn't there long. Anyway, good morning, everybody. I wanted to get y'all up. I'm about to go to the gym. Make sure y'all get there as well. Make sure you visit my website, www.therealdribble.com. Get you a PA knit. You're welcome. What about Zeke off Power? I ain't never really watched Power. I never really watched Power. I don't watch TV all like that. When I watch TV, I watch shit that really happened, like American Greed, MSNBC. You know the dude with the creepy voice when you be in the house by yourself. DNA. This case was solved by DNA technology. You know that creepy voice? I watched that shit. Chris Paul did 4 years and had a good college career. 48 hours, Dateline, all that kind of shit. Interview 10 Toes Down, he a fan. I would never speak to that nigga in life. That nigga is corny as fuck, yo. That's a corny ass nigga. That nigga's so desperate for attention and shit. He got on some type of what the fuck Clubhouse with Whack 100. Whack 100 like, man, I don't even know who you is, man. The ID channel, I saw mysteries, all of that, yeah. Whack like, man, I don't even know who you is. He said, you stop it. You seen the videos I made about you? Don't nobody give a fuck about you making no video, my nigga. Nobody cares what you do, nigga. You ain't nobody. Hey, yo. This nigga said, you seen them videos I made. Oh, nobody care. Is that a way of sending a summons to a man, make a video about him? That shit corny as fuck. Somebody just told me some nigga named Harlem Legend just made a video about me and Hassan. Who cares? Nobody knows you niggas. And you're poor. Now, nobody know you poor ass niggas. He said that nigga's poor and corny as fuck. Corny. I never played against Chester High School. Corny. Anyway, you gotta stay aware of these types of people. They'll try to attach themselves to you and shit. He said, prove you not poor. I don't have to prove anything to poor people. Why the fuck would I prove anything why would I prove anything to you niggas? I know y'all situation. Y'all can only speculate. I don't even take y'all that serious. Show you nothing. You seen Hassan pulled out a mitt yesterday? You seen you'll never get that from me. I don't even care. I don't even care. Say what the fuck you want. Feel how you want. I don't care. I don't care. He said you might be poor. My passport don't say so. Passport don't say so. When you're doing world international travel, you can't make that up. You can't fraud at that. You can't. When you on them 14, 15-hour flights, you can't make that shit up. He said you're always around boys. What that mean? That don't mean nothing. That don't mean nothing. Let's say what you're saying had some stigma to it. It don't mean nothing. What the fuck are you talking about? You're not even implying anything, idiot. Oh shit. What did you think you were doing? I got hoes that won't even give you directions, my nigga. What you thought you was attacking my masculinity or something? I'm a hoe killer. Hoe killer. It be hoes in this chat. Ask them. Hoe killer. Don't you know that they prefer me over you? Don't you know that they prefer me over you? I'm the dribble, my nigga. He said you're no killer. Not at all. I'm a hoe killer. Not at all. Vincent Oliver. What does that mean? I've been hearing that name a lot. I don't think Hassan agrees with your movement and shit. Asa, good morning. Let me tell you something. A man's confidence, when you got true knowledge of self, it can't be disrupted and shit. You see how that shit just be bouncing off? See how that shit just be bouncing off my frame and shit? How much you charge for a video? I don't quote prices online, and I can tell by your style you ain't got no money and shit. You said some dumb shit. Dumb shit. Anyway, www.therealdribble.com. Hey, everybody that's buying them PA knits, man, I want to see y'all in them, man. Make sure y'all post them on IG and hashtag. Hassan Campbell braided hair in Rikers. Who cares? That's his business. Niggas in jail braid hair. Niggas get paid to braid hair. That shit ain't even funny. Find something that's gonna be potent, my nigga. You keep making videos about Hassan Campbell and talking about Hassan Campbell. That shit ain't getting you nowhere. It's too common. It's too common. Nasir, I appreciate your super chat. Good morning. That's a practice that goes on online. That's how you destroy a black man. You call him a snitch or a blade. One of the two. Just look around. Everybody got that. Everybody in position gets attacked with those two topics. Everybody. Just wanted to show some support. You can't show no support to me like that. I ain't no local media outlet. I'm one of the top niggas in the world, my nigga. You know what I mean? If you're not talking about doing big business, you talking to the wrong person and shit. Is the DeHaven interview still in the works? How? How? He's told his story many times. At this point, I don't even know why he keep going on with it. I don't think Jay-Z gonna be his friend again. I think that relationship is over with. I don't know why he keep going on and on. Hove obviously ignoring him. It probably hurt. It's probably insulting than a motherfucker, but I wouldn't continue to make videos about it. I just leave that shit alone. Black Maverick, top of the morning to you too. He said sounds like he bitter. He should just leave that shit alone because it sounds like he got a motive, like he wants something from Jay. I think Jay said something like about him snitching, something about DeHaven for caving. He probably gonna go on forever. I know I wouldn't interview him after Cam Capone and then Queens Flip and just a whole bunch of motherfuckers, man. It ain't no steam beneath it no more and shit. Crypto going back up, man. I don't believe it. I'm not a believer. He said, Gully, you did call Hassan a blade with that dare fight, and then you interviewed him. I interviewed him twice, and when me and him had some type of acrimony going between us, we made videos about each other. Me and his issue been ironed out for like a year or two. I never got on YouTube and told y'all me and Hassan Campbell friends now. We pieced our issue. He didn't make a video about it, and I didn't make a video about it. We just left it alone and shit. That's it. One person, two people put us together, suggested that we could iron out our differences. Why not iron it out? It just keep on. When you got some type of issue going, it just disrupts everything. So, Bootney Green, that's my homie. Him and Bone cool. Plus, he was cool with Ray. He got a wealth of knowledge. I'm hip to him. He went to Cheney with some of my homies from my neighborhood. He said crypto was the truth. I'm not making peace with no blade. I don't care about a person's sexual orientation. That shit don't mean nothing to me. I come from the prison system. I got certified as an adult, so I went to prison fairly young and shit like that. Them blades run to jail and shit. I had an interaction with a blade every day in prison. I had a general interaction with a blade every day in prison. Whether it was a clerk, whether it was a laundryman, whether it was somebody that was passing out fucking water, the squirt bottles to clean your cell. They run everything. They got all of any job that would be issued to a female, they gonna give it to a blade and shit. You deal with them niggas every day. The laundry man, like, the difference between in prison and on the street is that in jail, they know they place. They don't be doing no funny shit. They not gonna make no pass at you. They not gonna do nothing. They the most respectful, laid back people in the world. They don't bother nobody. Don't ever forget that's a man up under there acting fruity. They'll bust your head too. They'll bust your head too. That's something that need to be established. He said not every prison. I don't know where you did time at, but that shit, them niggas be over in the corner in Pennsylvania jails. Them niggas don't be moving around and shit like that. Them niggas be in their own world, minding their business. Them niggas come out of their world and interact with us and go back to their world. Like, I would serve a blade every day. I would sell them some weed every day. They was good customers and shit. Nigga walk up, the nigga want the weed, and his boyfriend, his little boyfriend standing with him and shit. They want their weed. They minding their business. These niggas got money to spend. Deal with them every day. On the streets, you can't deal with them, period, because they ain't got no goddamn sense. In jail, they know the rules. They know the disrespect rules. You get your head busted. But out here, boom, boom. But you didn't deal with child molesters. I didn't deal with nobody that had no sex cases. Hassan ain't no sex case. Hassan is a victim. Gully, a lot of men should thank you for showing how to be comfortable in your own skin. Who raised you? I was raised righteously and shit. I had mom and dad in my life. Gully, I don't feel like paying this rent today. You're going to get evicted. That's her son right there. Good morning. Good morning. Subscribe to the channel, everybody. Hassan is in the building. I read some of the comments. I don't be all the way up on everything that go on with Hassan, but I was reading the comments last night. Y'all definitely have created a distaste for him. Like, why y'all feel so strong about him and shit? Why do y'all feel so strong about him? Boom, 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 boom. He said, Jim Jones shirt. How is this a Jim Jones shirt? Help me out. He said, Gully, they mad at you and Hassan. Y'all winning. Hey, man. We was brought here to win. I'm black. I'm gifted in black. Boom, boom. Gully, did you watch that DC Booty Bandit video on Blood on a Razor Wire yet? Booty Bandit videos don't interest me and shit. I wouldn't watch no shit like that. It just, it's not a topic that I'm interested in and shit. I didn't do time with no booty bandits. Them niggas was ostracized. They weren't allowed to like hang around. They weren't allowed to hang around. If you had that reputation on you, the old timers would blast you and shit. Get your freaky ass away from them young boys. Get your freaky ass away from them young boys. Y'all stay away from that nigga right there. That nigga ain't right. They'll just point it out. Gully, a lot of brothers need to learn their value. Why you think Jimmy got that blouse? He an entertainer. I don't know why he had that shit on. I'm just keeping it real. Gully, you should interview Eric Barkley. That subculture of pause activity gets too much mainstream light. That shit ain't gonna be on this channel and shit. I'm not interested in it at all. They didn't, the jails that I was in, Pennsylvania prisons, that whole booty bandit thing, that shit was over with. That was like a myth. They used to talk about a dude named Radio. This is a famous bandit in Pennsylvania jails. His name was Radio. I think his real name was John Kane. Radio. Anybody that went through in the 90s, went through Western Penitentiary, they heard about Radio. When I got there and seen Radio, he was an old man. He was an old man. I'm like, man, they was letting this dude just run wild and rape and do whatever the fuck he. I beat that old nigga to death. So it wasn't, they weren't going for that. There was too many black organizations in jail that wasn't going for that. If anybody was on that type time, they kept that shit concealed. They kept it concealed. You just wasn't nothing up. My dad said that shit don't happen in PA unless you want that. That's the truth. It's too many people running around giving their ass up for free for a person to have to resort to rape. Some nigga not gonna wrestle with you and try to beat you up for your body when it's a nigga walking through the child hall or walking through the yard who with it. I already interviewed St. Laz Pimp. Good morning, everybody. Are you still doing the Shaq interview? I never really wrapped my mind around that. I was introduced to him. We hung out before. I don't know. I don't know. Dun, 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 dun. Hassan grew up around the Zulu Nation. They started hip hop. He got more input than DJ Academics. Yeah, I listen to Ito. I like his music. Good morning, everybody. I hope y'all gym bound this morning. I'm going. Who's going to the basketball championship? The Lakers. Alpo killed over road rage. We're gonna see. We're gonna see and hear more about that today, all day today. I promise you. It's gonna be a picture out today of the shooter. He said you need to do a flashback every time Vlad steal your interviews. I am. Y'all gonna see that from here on out. Whenever he do some funny shit, flashback. Flashback. I'm putting Sean Branch back up today this week. Flashback. I should have been doing it when he did Skip to My Loop. Flashback. Jason Weaver. Flashback. Yeah. He said there is a pic of the shooter. I haven't seen him yet. I seen a dope ass basketball story yesterday about Sean Dockery and Will Bynum from Chicago when they was in high school. Them niggas was getting it. Kurt Bowen interview was out. He said, I don't think he was killed at all. You see Kobe Bryant, 10 on the list. That list is in disarray. Shaq is a Mason. Surprised he showed his ring on TV. Haven't seen white entertainers on his level do that. Will Bynum was a GOAT. Please don't listen to nothing Glaze posts. Glaze still posting? Me and Wayne Turner, man, we couldn't get together, man. We tried a couple times, man. I might give it some effort again and shit. Boom, boom, boom. I keep hearing about Ja every time I tap in. Anyway, you should do a DC podcast. I got the Dribble podcast. You can get you some DC from over there. Is Paparazzi Poe signed to Gucci? Paparazzi Poe ain't signed, period. Anything on Dark Low, something is going on with his health. His wife is asking for GoFundMe donations in his release. GoFundMe is out of the question for anybody with any decency or respect about themselves. That's begging. That's begging. You shouldn't be a rapper begging for GoFundMe. You shouldn't. He had health problems prior to the indictment. That's why he wasn't actively with them. That's allegedly. That's why he wasn't actively with them when they was getting that drug case. But the nigga was sick when he went down to the courthouse. He was sick when he went to the courthouse and sat in the courtroom. He was sick when he wrote the letter to Taz and shit. Like, if the nigga was carrying himself in the light of being sick, he wouldn't even be in jail. He wasn't even charged. He wasn't even charged. So, I don't know, man. He put himself in that position, man. I ain't never seen a motherfucker blatantly fuck themselves up on purpose. And I believe he did it on purpose. When the rest of OBH got in trouble and he didn't get in trouble, I believe he felt that it made him look a certain way. Would you step in the ring with Paparazzi Poe? No. It would. The world is in a chaotic place. And I want everyone to know you are appreciating your channel was really a beacon of light in this evil world. Thank you, Frederic. She said he was fighting for his life. That's terrible. That's terrible. I wish him the best of luck. I hope he come up out of that. Make sure that y'all remember this. You know, because some of y'all into using drugs, into the drinking syrup and shit. You just got to take care of your body, man. People be glorifying using drugs, taking syrup, drinking. They do interviews with their styrofoam cup, promoting being a junkie. When you see this, when you see people doing this, understand that it's going to be some destruction attached to it, because you standing in front of a camera with a styrofoam cup, influencing people. You influencing children and shit. So you're going to have to be penalized for that. And your penalty could be losing your goddamn kidneys and shit. Yeah. Dark Matter Raw 7 said a lot of kidney issues for Philly guys. Asking. Pills and syrup. Pills and syrup. Just tear their insides up. And it ain't. They don't just be tearing their insides up on the streets. I did time with Philly boys. Philly boys gonna take some pills. If they can get their hands on some pills, they gonna take them. I didn't even fucking know that Benadryl puts you to sleep until the Philly boys told me and shit. As a matter of fact, I got sick some type of way one time, and I took one Benadryl, one. Shit put me to sleep, knocked me out and shit. When I woke up the next day, I learned that niggas take handfuls of them joints. And that's what they into and shit. So your kidney gotta break that shit down. Your kidney filters and breaks down the poisons in your body and shit. You keep pouring that junk into your body and shit, before you know it, your bodily functions ain't acting right. So he said Farrakhan talked about that yesterday. What happened to Trendsetter Shady? He's on Instagram as Shady NFT. Nope, never caught up with Sherm. He said, oh, they taking handfuls. The big time junkies in Philly, the street guys. Kidneys and liver get destroyed from that stuff. Yeah, before you know it, it's not filtering the poisons out your body. You get sick. Your complexion change. You become dark skinned. Your eyes turn yellow. Damn. You also have to be very cautious on what you put into an empty stomach. The yellow eyes called jaundice. That's when your kidneys ain't filtering everything anymore. That's why Lil Wayne dreads are dying. Whew. Streets aren't made for everybody. That's why they made sidewalks. Good morning, everybody. Super chatters, I feel y'all this morning. He said they chopping them up, snorting now, straight to the dome. Shady and Clubhouse arguing with Bullets Gotti. John, this is more the liver. The liver is the filter. Good morning, everybody. Make sure y'all like this video. It's almost 500 people here this morning. He said, one Benadryl had me twisted for 2 days when I took it for a cold. Gully, you just smoke, you don't drink? Nah, I ain't never been no drinker or like that. I drink socially, you know. Nah, my dad was a drinker. I ain't like how I had affected him and shit. That ain't my thing and shit. Money Bag, what up? Young boy snorting them joints. Rest in peace, Brucey the rapper, Philadelphia. I believe he got killed. Kick this nigga out, man. You've been trying to get kicked out for about an hour. You out of here now. Hey, fam. Sayonara. You've been trying to get kicked out an hour. I ain't got no problem kicking you out. Is the GoFundMe side hustle a scam? That ain't no hustle. That's some shit the bum niggas be doing, man. All of that money that ARAB had on YouTube, he had $500,000, I believe, and he was claiming that he had $1 million. Pay for Dark Lo some medical treatment. Pay for Dark Lo some medical treatment. Doom, doom, doom. We not gonna talk about homeboy jewelry, and as a matter of fact, it's time for me to get up out of here. Good morning, everybody. Subscribe to the channel if this is your first time on my live stream. Go to Gully TV Sports, subscribe over there. Go to Twitter, Gully TV 1, follow, and just stay tuned, man. I got more for y'all, man. Today's gonna be a big day. I got some shit up my sleeve. Just pay attention. Just watch, like, share, and comment, and all you sucker niggas who ain't got nothing to talk about, one yourself.